So I had the idea that I should possibly read this interesting court case. I'm calling it Ozark Orak Firearms Arrest A20154105, redacted. So it's Astoria Police Department, 121522. Oh, outside distribution. Okay, that's to me. Okay, so warrant information, theft, one firearm, felon in possession of a firearm. Location, West End Basin, City of Astoria. Officer McNeary Christopher, reported 10/9/2015. Victim Hecker Michael Robert, witness Johnson Tracy Marie, victim Nelson Janie May, witness Yelton Rick Lee, theft one of a firearm. McNeary 10/9/2015. Okay, that's people involved. Custody report. Ozarch Jason. Warren. Let's see. 10/10. That's 10/9/2015. Okay. The original file has been purged in keeping with Oregon Public Records Law. This is a representation of it. Okay, so the arrestee, let's see, Ozarch Jason, 10/9/2015. Arrestee, so it states the three different charges. Theft one, felon in possession, and maybe unlawful possession. I'm not sure. Okay, we'll see. Okay. Oh boy. Incident report. Okay, here we go. The deputies had just started walking back to their vehicle. Was that the purged part? That's funny, it's blank. Okay, I asked Orak his name. He sat down at a table. He confirmed who he was, and I told him he had a warrant and that he was under arrest. He asked what the warrant was for. He also got a nervous look on his face and started looking toward the avenues of escape. I believed he was about to run. I also believed he was armed. His pack had an open compartment, and I could see contents. His weapon could be readily accessible. I told him he would know better than I about the warrant. Orak stood up. I moved forward and placed my hand on his chest and ordered him to sit back down. He turned toward the exit point. I broke contact and drew my taser because of the situation and his history. I activated the laser and targeted his abdomen. I ordered him to go down to the ground. He failed to comply. He asked again what he was being charged with. I told him again in a clear, loud voice to get down on the ground or I would use the taser. I called for cover units to respond. Orak then complied. He got down on the ground. Deputy Duncan from Clatsop County Sheriff's Office arrived and handcuffed Orak. I explained Orak his Miranda rights to him. He said he understood them. I asked if he had a gun in his backpack. He confirmed he did. I asked if it was loaded. Orak confirmed it was. I asked him what type of gun it was. He said it was 9mm. I had probable cause to believe that the pack that was in the possession of Orak at the time of his arrest in his felony warrant contained a 9mm handgun that was loaded at the time. I have a criminal record on Orak that shows him to be a convicted felon. I have no information that shows Orak has a concealed handgun license. I had probable cause to believe the bag would contain evidence of the crimes of unlawful possession of a firearm and felon in possession of a firearm. I believed it will also be a violation of his post-prison supervision, a crime as well. Orak refused for me to search the bag. Orak is transported to the Clatsop County Jail. He told me he did not want to talk about the gun. He then continued to engage with me in conversation, during which he made a comment about finding the gun on the boat he was on. I repeatedly told Orak not to speak with me, but he would then engage in conversation with me. At the jail, I was advised that a Detective Sergeant Harris from the Gresham Police Department wanted to speak to me about Orak. I was advised that Orak was wanted for theft of a companion animal by the detective. He spoke to Orak about the incident on speakerphone, but Orak denied the incident. I advised Orak I was seizing the items in his possession at the time of arrest. Orak then gave me permission to search his pants and a shirt that had been attached to the pack he had been. Let's see. Okay, on 10/11/15 at about 08:10 hours, the suspect's pistol, a 9mm Ruger, was test fired at the Astoria Police Department's range. The weapon was tested with a functions check first. All parts moved and functioned as designed. The pistol was loaded with a live cartridge. The pistol was fired. The pistol moved and functioned as designed and fired the cartridge. The pistol is a fully functional firearm with the ability to fire. Officer Kuhnke of the Astoria Police Department was present as a witness as well. The fired cartridge was placed into evidence with the pistol. A photo was taken showing the dented primer caused by the pistol's firing pin when the trigger was pulled. Okay. And you know, I think that might be enough. I think Scribd might have further redacted it because I'm looking at a published version on my Scribd doc. It's a kind of like social media for documents. I've been using it for a long time. But I have a different copy somewhere else. But I guess that's enough for now.